It's Monday evening and I'm actually cooking two dinners tonight. I'm going down to Swansea tomorrow to help my daughter move out of her flat because her boyfriend has broken his collarbone and he's just had an operation. So she needs some help. He can't help her. So I'm actually cooking. The first meal that I'm cooking here is a salmon and bean, kind of like a one pot dish, which has got coconut milk in it as well. I'll show you that as I go, but I'm making enough for the three of us and leave some for my husband for when he gets home from work tomorrow night. And then the second dish that I'm making is actually for tonight, and that is my salmon and two tomato courgette. So I'll show you that one as well once I get going. So first of all, I've just chopped up a large banana shallot and I've put about 3/4 of it in this one because this is going to be the bigger meal. Once this has started to saute off and go translucent, I'm going to add 4 pieces of salmon fillet without their skins and just cook those a little bit on either side, but not right the way through. Took my eye off that whilst I was rinsing the cannellini beans that will be going in a minute, but I've popped the salmon in there. But the onion is a little bit browner than I wanted it to be, but that's fine. It'll be covered in coconut milk, you won't see it. So I'm just cooking this on one side and then I'm going to flip it over. Now I've just popped in a whole can of coconut milk and I've added about 6 chopped up sun-dried tomatoes drained from their oil, and I've seasoned with salt and pepper. So that's just poaching the salmon away gently so that it cooks right the way through, and in a moment I'm going to add some chopped up baby spinach and the cannellini beans, and then it's pretty much done. So that's the cannellini beans in there now and the spinach. Don't worry too much if the salmon breaks up. You can try and keep it whole if you want to, but I quite often just flake it throughout the dish so that it's spread. But if you want to keep it in one piece, you can do, and then just add the rest of the beans and the sauce and the spinach around it when you serve up. So there we go, already one dish for the three of us when I go down to my daughter, and one dish for my husband to warm up when he gets home. So for the second dish, I'm starting again with the shallots in. I've got a little bit of olive oil in there to cook, and I've added 6 little tomatoes in there, and I'm just going to cook this and again until the shallots are translucent, and the tomatoes, you can just squish them down with a wooden spoon. The tomatoes are starting to break down now, and I've added in the sun-dried tomatoes and just a splash of water, and I'm now just going to add in a large tablespoon of Parmesan cheese. Now I've added salt and pepper, about a half a teaspoon, maybe a little bit less, of chili flakes, and I'm just going to add in the already cooked flaked salmon. Give that a good stir around and just let that warm through. Then 2 tablespoons of creme fraiche, which gives it a lovely creamy sauce. I'm going to stir that in, just heat that gently before adding the final touch, which is the courgette. And again, I will just let that heat through. So I've mixed in the courgette and I'm just allowing that to warm through before I serve it up into the bowls, and then I'll dust that with a little bit more Parmesan cheese and some grated pepper, and that's it. Good morning. It's early-ish on Tuesday morning. It's about 8:20. I'm just getting ready to head off down to Swansea to help my daughter with moving and packing her flat up. She's actually moving up to Nottingham in September for a job, and her boyfriend has broken his collarbone. So He's just had an operation because it wasn't healing properly. So he's laid up in bed and can't help her with the packing and the moving. So I'm heading down there for 2 days just to help them out a little bit. I've cooked them some dinner, which you will have seen previously in this vlog, to take with me. And I've just got myself ready. Going to drive down there. I'm just wearing this really old shirt and a pair of jeans and a pair of trainers, and I'm taking some suitcases and boxes so that I can bring some of her stuff back here. But I'm just heading off for the drive now. It's about a 3-hour drive from me, so I'll probably stop off on the way and have brunch while I'm going. I've packed some yogurt and some nuts, and I'll get a cup of coffee somewhere. And I've just taken with me, I will show you, this is the stuff that I've got packed up to take, the suitcases for her. I'm just taking with me my tiny little Lulu Guinness. It's actually a toiletries bag, but it's big enough to fit in some overnight bits as well. So that's all I'm taking for me for overnight. I've booked an apartment in Swansea, which is literally 5 minutes from her flat. It worked out cheaper than staying in a hotel, so I've got that for the night. It's actually a really nice 2-bedroom apartment on the marina, so I'll show you that when I get there. That's me ready to go, and I better hit the road because it's a bit of a long drive, so I'll see you when I get there. So we've made it to the beach after a hard day of work. Unfortunately there's a bit of construction noise in the background, but Sophie says it's beautiful here, so we've come to her van to drop some stuff off, so we thought we'd come and have a look at the beach as well. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? And this is right on her doorstep, and she's leaving it all and she's very sad about it. Look at that for a beach with no one on it. Fantastic. So it's been a bit of an exhausting day. I've spent the day packing and cleaning and carrying stuff up and down 3 flights of stairs to the car to help my daughter, but I've just arrived at my apartment, which is lovely. I was going to book a hotel. There's a hotel literally 2 minutes from her, but this came up because it was available short notice, and it's lovely, so I'll give you a little tour. So this is coming in the front door, and then there's a bathroom here, which is a little bit noisy with that fan, so I'll turn that off. Then come down the corridor, there's just a little storage cupboard there. It's actually got 2 bedrooms. This is one of the bedrooms, which has a little balcony out there, and then the main bedroom over here is absolutely huge. It's got a lovely big double bed. There's a window there which goes out to the terrace that I'll show you in a minute. This door here I thought might be an ensuite, but actually it is a huge kind of storage room with a cupboard in there, so a bit like a kind of walk-in wardrobe with a mirror in there. And then into the kitchen area, which again is pretty big, and dining table, plenty of seating over here, and then huge balcony here. Doesn't have any seating on it, but even so. And that you can see over there is the sea. So I'm right on the beach, and there's a little door down beside my apartment that takes you down some steps to the beach. So only here for the night and have to be out of here by 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, but living in the lap of luxury for the night, which I think I'm going to need because I'm absolutely shattered. Sophie and her boyfriend are going to come over here for dinner, the dinner that I made them. They literally, it's like 2 minutes walk down the road from their flat. And because it's full of boxes and pretty disorganised, they're going to come here and have their dinner. And it also gets Alex out as well. He's been in bed for a week since he had his operation last Wednesday. He's been struggling quite a lot. He broke his collarbone, as I said, and they fixed it. And he's been in a lot of pain for the last week. So quite nice to actually get him out of the flat. We did pop down the marina to where their camper van is parked just to take some bits to put them in there. And he did come down there and he was quite excited about that because he could actually get out and see his camper van. So yeah, I'm going to treat them to dinner here this evening in comfort. And then I think I'm going to have an early night and we'll do a little bit more tomorrow and then I'll be driving home. Good morning, I'm just packing up my little flat and getting ready to head back to my daughter's to help her finish off today before I drive home. But I thought I'd show you my view for the morning, which is gorgeous actually. Let me just flip you around. Oh, just finishing up in here, all clean and tidy. How I found it, and just getting ready to leave. I just wanted to show you how my herb patch is doing now. As you can see, the lettuce is doing really well. I've picked some of that and used some of it. My rocket has come back to life, so I can pick some of that fairly soon. I've got some basil in there as well. These two basil pots are doing pretty well. The coriander's struggling a little bit, but it has come back, so hopefully that will continue to improve. And then my pots here and verbena is all doing pretty well. There's still a lot more work to do in the garden, but this is a start, and at least I do have somewhere quite pretty to sit and look at my pots and my herb patch. So more work to do, but getting there slowly. So this week I decided it was about time that I upgraded some of my fitness wear because I've had a lot of it since I first started walking a couple of years ago, and the leggings are getting really big on me now and it's all getting quite washed out, and I just thought I deserve it. I've worked really hard to get to this point. I've lost the weight, and so I wanted to get some new bits. And of course the sales are on at the moment. We have a Sweaty Betty in our local town, so I've just popped into there to get to just try a few things on and see what they've got. And I did manage to get a couple of sale bits as well. I'll show you me trying some of the bits on, and then I'll let you know what I actually bought. And I will link everything obviously that is still available and that is on sale as well down in the description box. Now I did buy a pair of their shorts. I have got a pair already. I've got a longer pair and I bought a shorter pair this time. So embrace the shorts, ladies. What I love about their leggings and their shorts now is that they all have the pocket in the side to put your phone in, which I like to do when I'm out and about listening to my podcast. So I bought this top in the navy because I thought it would go with all of the leggings and the shorts that I've already got. I didn't actually buy these leggings. Instead, I bought a leopard print pair that you can see here because these were in the sale and they were a slightly softer fabric. And then I bought this long sleeve top, which I thought would be really useful on days when it was a little bit cooler or when I was out walking. And again, it goes with these leggings and it also goes with my navy shorts. And then finally, I bought this second pair of shorts because they've got that blue in, they've got the navy that goes with other bits and a bit of lime green that goes with a vest top that I've already got as well. And then finally, to finish the week, I just wanted to mention the blog. I decided to go for it and go ahead and do it. So you will have seen in the newsletter on Friday, that's now gone live. It has 3 posts on it on the moment. At the moment, I will be increasing that over the next few weeks. It will include style stuff, so all of the things that you've liked from me in the past, things like outfit ideas, 3 ways to wear, capsule wardrobes, how to wear things, body shape stuff. So all of that stuff that you have enjoyed in the past will be on there. And then I'll also be writing some articles about health, some of my favourite recipes, which I know a lot of you have started to enjoy as well. And then finally, I'm going to be doing, I've called it travel, but it's going to be sort of travel and lifestyle. So it'll have recommendations in there, places to go, and just generally things that I'm getting up to. So I really hope that you enjoy the blog. It's at stylishat50.com. And I will be updating it regularly. So for those of you who aren't so keen on videos or just like to see things sort of written and be able to go back to them easily and find links to things that I'm sharing, it will all be on the blog in the future. I won't be giving up the videos, I will still be doing those as well, but it's just another place for you to find my content. So I will link that down in the description box as well. So thanks very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little bit of running around and a little bit of here and there, but I will be back next week with my regular style video and of course the vlog next Sunday. And I look forward to seeing you then. So please do like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done that already, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.